guys, welcome back to Adaptive PE. This week we're going to be doing a series of yoga poses, which I thought would be really useful right now during this time of turmoil that our country and our world is experiencing. You know, I found that when things around me are chaotic and stressful, and I feel like I have very little control over those things that are happening around me, I like to turn to breathing, meditation, and movement to help me stay centered, to stay grounded, and to alleviate some stress. So I thought this week would be a perfect week to introduce a series of yoga poses that you can go through when you're feeling a little bit stressed out or feeling a little frustrated. It just helps to balance yourself out and to center and ground. So I have my cheat sheet over here, which I will be referring to. All you guys are gonna need is a mat, a towel, or a blanket to lay down on the ground so that you're not laying on the floor. A chair, which I have over here, just in case you need it. You might not need it, but I have it here just in case so I can show. And a little water bottle, just so you can stay hydrated. Some of these poses might use a little bit more energy than others, so we want to make sure that we have water close by so we can stay hydrated. All right, so I'm just going to go through each pose, show you how to move into the pose, and we'll stay in the pose for a few moments, breathe through it, and move on to the next one. So I thought you could start by doing a couple of deep breaths. Sitting on your mat, you can sit in a chair on your mat, you can sit on the ground, on your knees, on your bum, whatever feels best for your body today. And I want to invite you to rest your arms or your hands on your knees or in your lap, wherever feels comfortable, and raise the palms up to face the sky. And if you feel comfortable, lower your gaze or close your eyes. And we're going to take 3 deep breaths, going in through the nose and then coming out through the mouth. Let's try it. In through the nose, out through the mouth. That's 2. Let's do one more. I'll tell you what, that instantly relaxes me. All right, let's move into the next pose. This one is called Sun. So there are different names for each of these poses that are associated to springtime and summer. So it might not be the name for the yoga pose, but it's the name we're using to describe the pose today. So we're calling this Sun. So I want you to stand up on your mat with your feet together. Knees are going to be slightly bent. We're going to raise our arms above us and bring our palms together, reaching up for the sun. We're going to bring our hands down, bending our elbows so that our hands are in front of our chest. And then we're going to lift them up towards the sun and hold. Let's do 2 more of these. Bring the arms slowly down towards your chest. Good. Slowly back up. You can let your chin look up, following the hands towards the sun. Let's do one more. Bring the hands down to the chest. Back up towards the sun. Good. Make sure to keep breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. All right, that's our sun pose. Now we're going to move into our tree pose. So we're going to stay with our feet together. When you feel balanced, you're going to lift one foot up. Now this is a good one to use a chair for. keeping a chair close by just in case you need it. You can try balancing without the chair, or you can hold on to the chair the whole time. I'm going to try without. So I'm going to lift this foot up. I'm going to place it on my ankle, or if you feel comfortable, moving it higher up towards your knee. Okay? And we're going to bring our hands together here, or if you're using one hand to balance, you can just bring one hand up to the chest like this. Okay? Now we're going to try and hold this for 10 seconds. Like a tree, we're going to try and be as still as we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's switch. Other foot. Hold for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Nice job. All right, we're going to move into our next pose, which we're going to be calling the bird watcher. Okay? So, move this to the side. We're going to stand on our mat. We're going to lift one leg up behind us as we move our chest forward. This is another one you can use a chair for to help you balance. So I'm going to have my chair right in front of me just in case I need it. Okay? I'm going to lift my back leg up and try and lean forward. You can use the chair for balance to hold. And we're going to hold for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Let's switch the other leg. Again, you can hold this to help you get started, and then try and lift your hands back up so you can work on your balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice job, you guys. All right, let me check my sheet here. This one we're going to call rain. So we're going to stand on our mat. We're going to gently, slowly fall forward towards the ground, and you're going to pretend, you're going to pretend like your arms are the rain falling towards the ground. So they're heavy and they're falling towards the ground. And we're going to hold here for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Nice job, guys. The next one, we're going to call this planting a garden. Now this is a little bit difficult, so you can always use a wall to balance against, a chair, or if you're a little more advanced, you can try doing this without anything supporting you. So we're going to get into a squat pose. So we're going to bend both of our legs. You can use your hands to push in between here and use your elbows to balance so that you can stay upright. We're going to hold for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I was having trouble balancing, I could use the chair behind me to help so I don't fall backward. Okay? If the chair isn't very sturdy, you can go and find a wall and do it up against the wall. All right, we're going to move on to our next pose. I just want to see our timing. Very good. This one is going to be called the caterpillar. All right, so you want to make sure you have room on your mat. You want to lay down on your tummy, all the way down on your mat. You're going to stretch your arms out behind you and then lift your upper body up and try and wiggle like a caterpillar. Okay? We're going to do this for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job, guys. All right, here's our next pose. It's called the bee. So, we're gonna try sitting on our knees, or if that's uncomfortable, you can rest on your bum like we did at the very beginning of class. But I want you to rest upright, buzz with your arms, and practice a humming breath. So we're going to buzz our arms to the side, buzz. And we're gonna breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Very good. All right, moving on to our next pose. We're gonna call this the butterfly pose. So you're gonna sit on your butt. You're gonna bring your feet together, or if that isn't comfortable, you can cross your legs, okay? And we're gonna gently flap our butterfly wings up and down, and up and down, okay? So we're gonna flap for 10 seconds. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Nice job, you guys. All right, we're going to move into the flower pose. So we're gonna stay in this position, in our butterfly position, and we're gonna reach underneath to grab the ankles, and we're gonna lean back and try and lift your legs off the mat. And let's try that again. We're gonna lean back, lifting up those legs off the mat, and then coming back up and setting them down. Let's try doing that 3 times together. Here we go. That's 1. Sitting back down. Lift those legs. That's 2. And 1 more. Lifting everything up. And back down. Good. All right. Let's move on to our next pose. So this one, we're going to be calling the puppy pose. It's also known as downward dog in yoga. But it looks like this. So you're going to place your hands down on the ground right in front of your chest. You're going to lift your hips up towards the sky, keeping your toes on the ground. And we're going to hold this here for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. You can come back down onto your knees to rest. All right. Next, we're going to do our tabletop pose. Okay, so we're going to come onto our hands and to our knees, and we're going to try and make our back as straight as possible so that it's like a table, so that if someone were to put a glass of water on your back, it would stay and it wouldn't fall. So let's hold here for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job, guys. All right, we just have a few more poses left here. Let's see what we got. Okay, this is called the ladybug pose or child's pose. So we're gonna sit on our heels, on our knees. We're going to let our arms drape behind us, and we're gently gonna fall forward here and just rest, leaning over your legs. Okay, so I'll show you this view, and I'll turn to the side so you can see what my body's doing. So my hands are rested back here, and I'm just gently falling over into a ball. Good. Let's hold for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job, you guys. All right, let's see. Oh yes, this is our last pose before we do our cool down pose. So we're gonna lay down onto our back and we're gonna do a basket pose. So we're laying down, we're gonna bring our knees up and we're gonna hold them here, just like we're a little basket, right? We're gonna hold for 10 seconds. Try and squeeze those knees in nice and tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, you guys. All right, now we're gonna move into our next pose, which is our boat pose. So we're gonna pretend like we're a boat. We're gonna lift our arms up and our legs up, and we're gonna use our tummy muscles to hold this here for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo, nice job. Relax. And we're gonna move on to our very last pose here, which we are calling relaxing in the park. All right. So we are going to lay down on our mats completely all the way onto our backs. Our arms are going to be nice and loose by our sides. Same with our legs, just resting. All of your muscles relaxed. And we're going to practice our breathing in this position here, okay? We're not going to go to sleep, although it'll be very tempting to fall asleep. We're really just going to lay down and focus on our breathing while we relax our muscles into the ground. So let's do 20 seconds here. We're just gonna close our eyes and focus on our breathing for 20 seconds. Ready, set, go. Trying not to fall asleep. Focusing on the breathing. One more deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. All right, you can slowly open your eyes. Slowly turn onto your side, nice and gentle. And then when you're ready, you can make your way back up into a seated position. And you're all done. I want to thank you guys so much for going through my practice with me, my yoga poses, and for helping me relax.